If you're new, press the bell icon to get the latest notifications.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Lunc Classic video update. So I think I'm gonna rest my case that Lunc Classic is still amazing for the long term as well. So what do we do, guys, today? We started off the new week, and we're already sitting at Wednesday, so I'm just trying to see what is happening in the weekly time frame right here. So let's go back to the weekly, and you can see that the weekly is pretty much pretty good. Okay, the weekly isn't bad. You can see that there's a little bit of accumulation happening in the weekly time frame right now. Even the weekly still shows you have the left shoulder, the head here, the right shoulder, and I told you before, the inverse head and shoulder is not terminated just yet. Okay, it's really not terminated. And you did have a technical target for that move down to 13,000. I don't think Bitcoin is going to let it go down at the moment. It's just really confusing as to what I can tell you about Lunc Classic. Lunc Classic is the most idiotic coin that I've actually ever seen, so talking about this is going to be controversial. So what I'm going to do is open up Lunc Classic in this KuCoin exchange. And one thing to notice here is the following. We're looking for that fifth wave. I was looking for the fifth wave. Now, if I told you before, if we were actually going to come up to 18,570 and break the second wave, I've told you in the last update, if you break the second wave, that's going to be amazing. Then you're looking for a further move to the upside as well. But one thing I want to talk about is the following. I remember there was a very this long-term plan that I had, and I'm going to tell you what that long-term plan really was about. So it was a market phase where we started off with a cycle. So there's always going to be a cycle, and this cycle started with the accumulation of here. This is the accumulation cycle right there. Went up for the reaccumulation and went up, and you got the distribution phase up here with the head and shoulder. We talked about this one before. You came down, and I talked about this one with the redistribution. And this is finally, to me, another cycle and another start of accumulation. So what I'm trying to say here is I'm trying to read the cycle for you. I'm not even trying to read a pattern or anything, because this is what makes sense. Other than having the 1 hour time frame and the 4 hour time frame and what's not going on, you have a cycle going on, and this is just nothing more than a market cycle, and it happens in every single time frame, and especially this one is happening on a daily time frame right now. So accumulation right here, distribution right here, where you had that head and shoulders formation forming up, and you had that technical target that I was giving you for a long time down here, 12,000 and 15,000, 13,000, and now you're sitting at 16,000. That's pretty amazing considering that you came out from 58,000, shot like a cannon all the way to the downside, and now you're putting in this. You had that redistribution right there, RD right over here. Now you're coming in for this accumulation zone right here, and I do expect somewhere you're going to actually push up. Yeah, I still expect it to go up. It's just that trading wise, I don't understand where to place the stop or where to actually have the good entries. But I'm just talking about it. If you do go with the cycle wise and like swing trading wise, because this makes more sense for not even a swing trade, but an intraday trade is what makes sense. So intraday trading, where you wait for some few days, maybe a couple of weeks for the trade to play out. So the stop losses are actually very tricky on an intraday trade and the swing trade. But if you're looking for that short-term trading or day trade and scalping, this actually is really painful to trade actually. So from here, just like you had this accumulation and then you shot to the upside, you had RA, which is a reaccumulation, and then you went for the distribution. I do expect we're going to see some move to the upside in the future. I don't know, maybe next month, maybe this month, no one knows. And then from here, go for that reaccumulation, and then from there go for that move up maybe to 98,000, and then make that distribution, and then finally, who knows, come down again and move up. No one knows. Now that's basically the market cycle that I'm looking forward to. So that's pretty much it for this update. Let's see what happens, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.